Good morning, everyone. It's Mr. Grimes coming at you with our week 3 lesson. It's Tuesday morning here. It's finally sunny, and I wanted to share with you a picture of what I've been working on the last couple days, besides, of course, getting your learning ready, and that is building a garden in my backyard. So, with a friend of mine, we got all the lumber and we sawed it and we drilled it and made this box. And then we filled it with dirt, which is very heavy, and planted a bunch of stuff. So we've got like cauliflower and broccoli, Brussels sprouts, some beans in the back, and we're gonna like the beans will grow up and we're gonna string some wires between here and they'll grow on the wires, and it's gonna be great. Um, and, since I feel like I'm going to be stuck at home for a while, it's a good way to make my living space feel happier and better for me. So I encourage you to do whatever you can, whether it's really small around your room, around your bed, around your house. Do something to make your life just a little bit better, because I think your space matters. Clean your room, rearrange some things, change the lighting, whatever you got. But try to find a way to make your living space a space that will make you happy. You're going to be in there for a while. Also, I shaved, and I'm feeling very proud of that too. So, things are looking up. I want to talk today about the 3 different activities you have to choose from for this week's lesson. So I would encourage you to try at least one of these. Of course, it's best if you can do all 3. And you can do a research activity, a discussion activity, or a writing revision activity. And I want to show you something cool I learned. So I'm going to give you on the assignment this week, you will see this sort of like description of what's going on, and then you can sort of read about what each one is and decide if you're going to do it. And a cool way to keep track of what you're going to do is to mess with these little checkboxes. So let's say you want to do the research activity, activity 1. You can click that box and you have to click it again, and then only that one box is highlighted. And when that one box is highlighted, if you click with 2 fingers, this little thing will pop up, and you can go over and click the check mark, and boom, look, you checked it off. And maybe you might participate in the discussion, but you think you are not going to revise the paragraph, so you could click again, 2-finger click the checkbox, and boom, you can keep track on the little side there of what you plan on doing. And from this front page, you can then click down to the specific instructions for each activity. So let's go over those instructions verbally right now. The first activity you can choose from is researching about the coronavirus, and specifically practicing the skill of deciding if a belief is true based on some facts and making it harder for you. You've got to find the facts and then tell us if the belief is true. Um, this activity anyone can do. Even if you didn't do any of the work the last couple weeks, you can still do this activity. I promise. So quickly, the 3 steps are: first, pick a belief that people have about coronavirus today. It can be one that you come up with that you've heard, or I give you some options. Like, one belief is that wearing face masks will keep you safer or make other people safer. Another belief is that young people don't actually get coronavirus or don't suffer from coronavirus. They don't need to worry. So you could research either one of those beliefs, figure out how true is it. Fortunately, we saw a lot of young people at the beach a couple weeks ago when everyone was like, stay inside. So was that a bad idea? You tell me. Um, the next thing you need to do is find at least 2 sources, ideally more, but 2 at least, that give you some fact related to the belief you are studying. And write down the fact, write down the source information, like the website, if it's a magazine, the name of the magazine, that sort of stuff. And then quickly just say, does this fact show that the belief is true or untrue? There's like a little chart you can do that in. And then once you've got all your facts, then look at them all together and then make a statement overall. This belief is completely, somewhat, a little, not at all true, because, and you explain. Shouldn't take you too long. I think the research might be a little bit tricky. Just make sure you're finding sources that you can actually trust. So that's option one. If you do a good job on this, it will boost your research grade for the semester. I'll replace one of your old research assignments and give you the better grade for this one. Second activity I'm excited about is a discussion about whether the United States should have dropped the atomic bomb. You will need to do some of the prep work from the last couple weeks to participate in this discussion, at least the week one assignment, so you know something about what's going on with the atomic bomb. This one, the prep work is pretty quick. I want you to pick a piece of evidence that you want to bring to the discussion to argue we should or should not have dropped the bomb. Then you participate in the actual discussion. This is a live discussion. You can either do it Thursday, April 9th at 3 p.m. or next Tuesday, April 14th at 11 a.m. And there's instructions for how to get to the Zoom room online. And we'll participate in the discussion. I bet it'll be like 20 minutes. We'll see how it goes. And then you have a really short 2-question reflection at the end. This could be a good way to share what you're thinking about the atomic bomb, to hear some other voices, to have some human connection, and it will boost your discussion grade. So it can replace a discussion grade from earlier in the semester. The last option is to revise the atomic bomb paragraph from last week. If you haven't done the atomic bomb paragraph yet, you can still do it and submit it, and then I will give you feedback as soon as I can so that you can do the revisions on it. But basically, go in and fix everything based on the comments that I have left you. I'm going to use these codes that you see there. They're also in the document to tell you what they mean, but capitalization, run-on sentence, and the quote, introduction, and citation errors. So pay attention to all of that. And again, I think this one has the biggest potential impact on your grade. It can boost the skills section of one of your tests, and the skills are worth 50% of your grade. So if you do well on this, I'll go back and look at your lowest test grade and give you a much higher test grade based on how well you do on the essay. So really worth your time. Also, of course, makes you a better writer. I think that's all I got. As always, feel free to email me. Leave a comment in Google Classroom, shoot me a text message. I will respond as soon as I can. And yeah, keep doing your thing, keep working hard. Wish I had answers about when we would be able to see each other in person, but I hope it is soon. Thanks so much. Have a good day. I miss you all. Bye.